That's working.
Oh, I don't think
Is it not working?
There you are.
Yeah, there we go. We can hear you now.
Okay.
What is up, brother?
Oh, okay, so that good?
Yeah.
Sort
Okay.
of. It's very cutting out, but...
Weird. Here, I'll do like this. I'll change it back to. Oh, where's my speaker? Is that better?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll change the speaker, then that'll work. I'm in a room by myself, it doesn't fucking matter. Let me just get out of my ear. Oh, God, kill me. Okay, so now what's happening?
I removed some knock blessings all along his spine, and I kind of just nudge you to see how he reacts to you.
Okay. I'll go up and go. It's like kind of waving at him, go, you still there?
Shu kind of just like looks up at you, kind of like meekly, and he just says, "Nock was trying to save Initia."
I'll look at everybody else and say, I don't think he was. The gods have abandoned us.
He showed me nothing but kindness.
Sometimes kindness to you is not the same kindness he shows to others.
Wait, what exactly did Shu just say?
He said Nock showed nothing but kindness to him.
Okay. I heard something different that would have been crazy.
Okay, now I want to hear this. Hold up. Ayo. Let's run that back.
Don't worry about it. It was just my interpretation.
I'm worried about it.
Can't help that.
Hey, it's fine. It's fine.
Well, I mean, is it gay if like you and not get on with it? Is that gay?
I mean, listen, Nock's already not like a person. Like they're a cat. Like not even a tabaxi, like a cat.
Yeah.
I guess it isn't bestiality. It's kind of like just like a cat like doing a Roomba.
Oh God.
I'm just saying. I mean, it's just like more complex, a little more complex. This is the base of it, though.
Oh God.
Yeah, we didn't have to go vulgar, sir. You could have just talked about a cat riding a Roomba, like a.
No, I could not. You brought this up.
Honestly,
okay.
a cat riding a Roomba sounds adorable.
It is adorable. I've seen that.
I kind of want this now.
Okay, hold on. Okay, you keep going.
Wait. Right.
Oh, there's videos of cats riding around.
Here you go.
Yeah,
Right there.
give me 1 second. I'll be right there.
Alright.
No, I got you.
Yeah, there it is. That's the one.
Did you find it already?
Yeah, he found it.
Okay, cool. There's compilations of this shit.
Alright. So you have now freed Shu from his binding with Nock. And you all took your long rest. You are now level 8. And you have adjusted your HP and your features and all that accordingly. And now you find yourself still in this cave. Kelsier has collected 20 uses of red crystal that is now in his inventory. And you also have the tunnel that you're originally making your way towards, trying to return back to the Chamber of the Seven Tails. What do you do?
Can I pick up the rings that we got off Shu?
Okay. Okay. You can note it as broken blessings of Nock.
Okay. I'm kind of curious if I can sell them or do something with them.
At this time, you're not sure.
Tom is going to put on that circlet again.
Okay.
Oh my God! I just realized I could have protected you. I can protect 2 allies in the line of fire with my breath weapon.
Oh,
good.
Wow.
Oh,
yeah, that's right.
Oh, you chose to electrocute me. I see how it is. Miss, I get to have magical breath. I get to not live in shit. I'm pretty like a dragon boy. You.
And I just kind of snort out a puff of smoke from like my nostrils. Like, whatever. You were fine. I still stand by that comment I made.
Oh no. Lowly me. And Down just like rolls on the ground. Pretends to be the car for you to walk.
Tom's gonna get on his tiger and just go to the cave that they went through the first
All
time.
right. Yeah, that's right. You completely forgot that you have that.
I can save not one but 2 allies, and you were the only ally there. That's hilarious.
That's so great. Task failed successfully. All right. And so you get upon your Fey Tiger as you all make your way up to the northeast through the passage into the cave entrance. You all see this. Let me go ahead and move this. Get you all
He
here.
is lost somewhere in time and space, Zach Rivera is.
Yeah.
He's just out there in the Feywild,
Yeah, he was...
just trying to figure it out.
Yeah, he literally disappeared into the Feywild, never to be seen again. But yeah.
Can you take off the throne order?
Oh yeah, my bad. There you go.
No.
Yep. And so now here you all are. You're at the cave entrance itself. And as you approach the cave entrance, it's slightly different. Like, everybody roll me perception checks.
Except Kelsey?
No, everybody, including Kelsey.
Oh.
There it is. Kaboom.
Perception? Okay.
Yep, perception. Damn, double
sorry,
20.
there's something weird displaying on the map. Like, I can control something and I can't see it, though. What is this thing?
Oh, I might have just, like, left something behind somewhere on the map.
You did. It's got, like, 49, 8, 16. It looks like my old stats. But there's nothing... Cancel? We do cancel? Save settings? It's weird. Sorry, go ahead, continue. It just drives me nuts when I can see stuff.
Yeah, try to refresh.
Refreshing
don't-
work.
There
Thank
you
you.
go.
Don't see.
Go.
They
Groovy.
don't see.
Refresh. Oh, refresh.
Alright. And so, Cassie and Down, you notice in part... and Kelsier. All three of you notice something in particular. For you, Down, and Cassie, you note that the walls, like around the cave, they're formed somewhat differently than the last time you were here. The walls seem like different in shape, like as if like this is not the original spot that this was located. You also note that there are a set of footsteps, like basically like a disturbance on the ground, that someone had just passed through here. I just saw chat. And then Kelsier, you notice something strange with the footsteps. You see that it is a series of 5 sets of tracks, but one of them stand out to you in particular. It like almost looks like claws, like their feet are clawed.
Like
Are these
this-
our footprints?
Tom is going to like kind of just tell his bird to like go in the cave, kind of scout around, and he's going to look through their eyes
Okay.
before they go in.
All right. Do you communicate with the party that you're doing this?
Yep.
Okay. And you go ahead and you send your bird inside, and you
I'm going to do some bird watching.
bird watching, and you see this. Pop. You see exactly what you see here on screen. Let me move you over. Bop, bop, bop. So you can see that there are a series of people identical to your party. You see Cassie, another you, Akmarir. You see Styx, Deer, and Down. We're all scattered about the room. They don't notice your bird at this time.
So it's like, is it the same as before? Or do we see like a different glow from the statues? Or?
It is the same as before.
And once the falcon kind of scouts, he's gonna fly back.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know what kind of timey-wimey shit they did, but it's us.
Okay.
Maybe why me?
Yeah.
Are we about to kill ourselves and take our place?
Yeah, I mean, you guys probably have a whole lot of questions. I think if I remember correctly, last time you guys recalled that new time used never went to prison, but yeah, there you are.
Let's wait until they go through.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Or we can just take one of them and go, "Who are you?" We can interrogate them, or we can wait.
Where's Rachel?
Either.
All right. And so
I don't need another gear falling in love with Shu.
Listen, Shu is best boy, and Shu needs the loving right now. Shu needs some loving.
Shu does need some loving, so go love him.
Yeah, exactly. I said we need 2 deers to give him enough loving. Deer's a big boy.
That doesn't sound right. That does not
Oh,
sound
No,
God.
he does not. No, he does not. I heard right when I said it came out of my mouth, I was like, oh no.
And that's when you realize you fucked up.
Whoa, there, partner.
Listen. If what me and Deer do behind closed doors is our business.
Oh God. Oh God.
Come here, boy. Let me show you how to oil yourself up. Come here.
Oh no.
Please, somewhere else
he's
now.
just a nice boy.
Fade the black, fade the black,
Yeah,
fade the black.
fade to black. Oh God, make a performance check.
Make a performance check. It's a 1. You failed.
Fuck.
Is
You're
li-
so close.
It's literally the worst sex that Shu has ever had.
Okay,
I'll be
dear.
going.
I need you to roll a d12.
Oh my God. Look at this. Wait. There you go.
It's literally the best sex that he's ever had. You literally made him see a whole new god in there.
Okay, roll
Accurate.
a d12.
Wait, in there?
Oh.
Oh,
Let's roll a d12, boy.
apparently Deer is a
Yeah.
power bottom.
Just a D12.
Okay, here you go. Oh, jeez. No!
But somehow, with your 1-incher, you managed to give him the best dicking he's ever experienced. Like, my God.
Oh my God, awesome.
Like, 1 inches, 12 inches. Shu couldn't even tell the difference, bro. It was S tier to him.
And that's some hope. That's some hope for the Short Kings.
Yeah, there's some hope for the Short Kings.
Right. You right.
Okay.
This is taking a turn.
It's not about the
Very
size,
quick.
about how you use it.
Yeah.
This is
I'm
what
excited
happens.
about
This is what
emotion of the
happens when the
ocean.
cleric isn't in the party right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, you right. Oh God. Okay. So what are we doing? Are we waiting? Yeah.
We're waiting until they go through.
Okay.
I read that I had some freaking spell, now I can't find it. Whenever I try to go back and find things, I can't.
Holy
Is that
ground.
something with one of my rights or one of my blood spells that when I use it, it can, and I use that weapon on something, it tracks them no matter what plane they're on. So like, I was gonna cut myself, and if it was part of, if those are really us or whatever, or if it's from the future past, like I wanted to see what would happen.
Ooh,
But
okay.
I couldn't
I'm-
find that.
I mean, if you have it, I trust you on that.
No,
How?
I can't. Like, so it doesn't help me.
I
I
mean,
wanted to read,
mhm.
make sure it was right what I was reading. You know what I mean?
Oh, I get what you're saying.
I wanted to just play it and go, "Is this what it means?" You know.
Yeah.
Right here. Right here. Let me look.
I can't find it. Anyways,
If-
go on
if,
without.
If it's not
that's
in
what it
spells,
means.
it's probably in features and traits, most likely.
Okay. But that's why I was being quiet. I wanted to let you guys know.
Oh, okay.
Paying attention. Trying to find this stupid thing. Anyways, continue.
Okay. So yeah, you wait for them to to go through. They all begin to surround the statue. And as a result, it's the same phenomena that you saw before, all that time ago. That words began to flow and mix all around through the air and fill up the space, as you could feel an immense amount of energy begin to form. Until finally, before I do this, Cassie, do you need some time to double check?
No, I spent like 10 minutes looking for this. I'm not going to find it till when I don't need it, because I literally found it 4 hours ago, last session, and now I can't find it. But thank you for checking. I'm good.
No problem. And they all disappear.
Oh, man.
And the room is now empty.
Whoa, that's crazy.
Oh, that's wild.
Oh, okay. Okay, interesting.
So, I guess we just walk in.
Yeah.
I want you to imagine, like, me riding the tiger, just like a swift.
Oh, like a swift claw? Yeah, just strolling in, doing a little zigzag action.
Exaggerated swagger.
Yeah. Are you like leaning back on it, or?
In a gangster lean.
Yeah, a little bit of that shoulder lean. Okay. And so you all stroll into the room. And one moment as I put your tokens back on the board.
Okay. I'm looking around the room.
Kelsey's just gonna kind of put Charm Tranquility, like, away.
Okay.
Like, other dimension type shit.
Alright. You're all at the south end of the map here. You're on the board.
Okay.
The map is now active.
Okay, wait. What's this? This little pouch thing right here.
the pouch thing right here. It looks like it looks like some tools and debris, but the pouch in there. Roll me a. Are you like doing like a thorough look at that area, or are you just doing a quick look?
I'll do a thorough look. Why not?
Investigation.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with him. Give him advantage.
Okay.
Help out.
Investigation at
Bring
advantage.
it. Do it. Can't see nothing. Okay, there's that.
Ooh.
Can we do better? Let's see if we can do better. Come on,
Yeah,
nothing right here.
Roll. Maybe not 20. Maybe.
Oh no.
No. Okay, no such luck this time, but that's okay. Because with your 23 investigation, you note that there are a few things here. If I remember correctly, you looked roughly around this area last time.
Yeah.
But this time around, you end up finding what looks to be about 500 gold. And in addition, you see that there are a few vials of concentrated remnant on towards the bottom of the bag. There are 5 vials of concentrated remnant.
I will share it with the party.
All right.
Every bit of it. So we all get 100 gold and ample, I think.
Okay. You got it. All right. Is anyone else doing anything at this time?
After Kelsey helps that, he's gonna kind of survey the room with the disc out.
Okay. And as you get closer towards where the statues are, as you pull the disc out, the disc begins to glow.
Does it glow like in any certain direction, or when I get closer to some statue?
Only one way to find out.
Well, I mean, like that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm trying to say instead of moving.
Oh, it gets stronger when you get closer towards the middle.
Towards the middle, or just like
towards the middle, right here. Where down is spinning violently.
I guess he'll try and put it as close as he can to the red
Okay.
thing without him touching.
And as you Don is like backing up here.
Nope.
As he,
I've seen too much shit today.
yeah, he's seen way too much shit today to trust anything the gods have made. As you get the disc closer and closer to this red sphere, it's almost like glass. But as you, it gets further and further into the middle of this glass sphere, it just becomes like dark crimson. As you bring it closer, though, it's almost like the glass like forms into petals as it kind of blossoms open and spins around, like collapsing on itself, creating an opening. So essentially, it's like a bowl, almost. And in it, you can see that there's a divot large enough for the disc to fit.
Fuck it, I put it in.
Oh no! Oh no!
All right.
Backing up more.
Yeah, for real.
And so as you put the disc, it's almost like it's floating in water. There is no water to be found, but it pressure fits to the divot, and it slowly rotates around. You hear a soft click in intervals, almost like a clock, until finally it stops spinning. You can see that all the holes that were previously empty, one of them fills. It coalesces a spectral gem. You've seen this before. It's similar to the one that you created artificially for Terra Merriman, as it now points in this direction here. You see that the statue then clears, or not clears, but you see that the statue begins to spin. The several layers of the base of the statue itself begin to shape and shift around, so finally you see an opening with a tome on the inside.
Oh god, don't touch it this time. No, don't touch it. Wait a second.
Do I see like a stone? Like how I use it? Or is the stone like in it now?
The stone is in it now. It formed on its own, almost like a spectral version of it. So like you can almost see right through it, like it's a ghost. So it's not quite the same as you had used, but in terms of appearance, it looks quite similar.
Okay, can I try and take it out of the divot?
As you reach into the divot and try to take it out, your fingers just kind of like phase right through it. And every time you take your hand away, it's still there, but every time you try to put your hand over it, like there's nothing to grab.
Ooh.
I guess he's gonna walk over here. He's gonna kind of pull out his bag of holding, like he's trying to catch catch something. He's gonna put the bag of holding over it and then just put it in the bag of holding without him touching it.
Okay. So I just want to double check. So you have your bag of holding wide open. You're grabbing the book, trying not to touch it, as you're kind of like swooping it up into the bag. I'm guessing the idea is that you're trying not to activate it, correct?
Yep.
Okay. You got it. Roll me a sleight of hand.
There's so many shiny things on the map. There's so many shiny things.
Yeah.
There's so many pretty little things. I'm like, ooh, what's that? I'm like, ooh, what's that?
Ooh, nice.
Wow. Oh yeah, there we go.
Ooh, that was a nice sleight of hand. As you easily swoop it up into the bag of holding, and you kind of like back your arms away from the little gap that's created under the base of the statue. And as you do so, nothing happens. The gap still remains open. But you have now note in your inventory that you have Seven Tales Volume 2 in your possession.
Do I... So like you said, the Seven Tails are used as like bed, right?
Yeah.
Kinda.
Yep.
Do I know all of the Seven Tails?
Roll me a history check.
Oh.
Where's my fucking... Here we go.
Ooh, nice. Yes, you do know all the tales.
Do I have any idea what this one is about? Like from the story perspective? To these kids?
Yeah, you do. You do. So, this tale is about the creation of a world within a world, as formed by one of the three ancient gods and goddesses, Nalise. In the time of old, before the times of clash, far beyond any times of war, of suffering, it was well known that both Taith and Nock were often at odds with each other, polar opposites. One taking away, one always giving. An endless cycle. One of volatility, of backs and forths, of sufferings and of joys. But no real times of peace. Nalise, the great equalizer, the checks and balances of the world, sought to correct this. Though she could not stop Nock from taking away for himself, or from Taith selflessly giving and filling the world with more than it could handle. She could create a place for which those mortals who have seen the end of their days can rest peacefully, start anew even. She created a realm of her own. Nock's realm of the astral sea was one, an endless void of consumption. Taith's realm of the Feywild, an endlessly growing space of flora and fauna, of vegetation, of life, boundless. And last but not least, Nalise realm, which is that of tranquility, of peace, and possibility.
Interesting.
There is no peace with the gods.
I think it's more of like
Okay,
probably
fixed story.
an exaggerated thing.
Yeah, but that is how the story
Like this.
goes.
Yeah.
Dear said, the gods have abandoned us.
Interesting. How does Shu react to this chamber?
Shu, good question. Shu is just kind of standing in the threshold here. He's right about here. He kind of just like watches you, but like he doesn't really react at all to like any of the statues.
Okay. I guess me and Tom are gonna walk like over here, see if there's still the book in there.
You can't tell, because when they finally went through this this tale here, the statue had shifted, and the different levels of the platform itself began to fold in over themselves, and the divot that was once there revealing the book is now shut.
Tom tells Kelsey about how he opened it originally by putting one of the red shards into the red globe or whatever, right here.
Mm-hmm.
So Kelsey's gonna use one of those pieces and stick it in the globe.
Okay. And as you bring it closer to the globe, something similar happens. Instead of having a spectral version of a gem placed into one of the slots of the disc, the globe and the disc accept your offering of a red crystal as it pulls from your hand and begins to fold over itself and reshape itself into a beautiful gem that fits perfectly into one of the slots. It then turns and shifts, tick, 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 till the red gem is now facing this statue here. This one begins to fold in on itself once again, shutting the divot.
So does this one start to open?
Yeah, this one's open. The one on the top
Cool.
left. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
The previous one is shut, but you have the book.
Cool. So can we see the book now, or is it?
Yep, you can see the book. The book is there.
I guess Tom's gonna call everybody over. Just be like, are we sure we still want to do this?
Yeah.
I don't know yet. Wait, is there anything good in the room that we still need?
Say again.
Is there anything good in the room that anybody else wants?
Yeah, do you guys want to explore the room a little bit more, or?
I
there's so
want.
much stuff.
I wish I had some. Actually, yeah, investigate with you. I want to know if there's any secret compartments or anything in this room that, like, maybe they've hidden some secret papers or
Okay.
information,
Ooh.
like along the walls or anything. Like, I want to check the walls to see if there's any like traps or hidden compartments where they would have hidden something. This feels like a secret society kind of room where they would have stuff hidden. Basically, is what I'm trying to say.
Okay.
I'll give you the help action for that. I'll give you it. Why not?
Roll investigation at advantage, and anybody else who would like to investigate the room a little bit more, roll investigation.
I'm good.
I'm also
You want help
gonna
or-
grab. I'm assuming this is Remnant right here.
Sorry, where? Dang it.
Oh, up there.
I'm not seeing
Top
it.
right.
I'm not seeing. Oh, top right.
Top right.
Oh, yep.
Yeah, top right.
That is correct. That is raw remnant.
Custer's gonna go grab one, and then he's also gonna do an investigation.
Okay. You have one use of raw remnant, and then roll your investigation. You're just seeing some pretty rocks. You know that they're raw remnant, but you don't notice anything else in the room.
Here, that's Tom.
Okay. Alright, Dom doesn't notice anything in particular. Kelsier definitely does not notice anything in particular. He's just seeing some pretty rocks. He's collecting them. Tom also does not notice anything. What about Cassie? You still
I
can
rolled
roll.
14. I don't know why stuff is not showing up. It's getting annoying.
Okay.
Whenever I use
You
the
can-
advantage, it doesn't work, but if I roll regular, the rolls work.
Yeah.
So, I'm not sure what's going on.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, wait. Okay, there you go. So you
That
rolled.
that technically doesn't count. That I did it a second time and tried a different way.
Yeah.
So,
Oh.
That's okay, because you technically rolled at advantage here with this roll that I see. You rolled a 13, but then you rolled a 24. The 24 is what we're going to go with for your advantage. So, with your investigation of 24, you do notice something in particular along the walls, as you had mentioned before. Like, a lot of it is just kind of like, you can see that there are some like chairs and broken glass. You see that there's concentrated remnant, raw remnant. You see tools and the like all around. But the one thing that stands out in particular is this skeleton here. This skeleton upon the ground who has a ball and chain around his ankle. You could see that on the wall here, he has something scrawled along it. As a matter of fact, you see it scrawled all around along the walls. It's very, it's lit faintly by the glow of the raw remnant that is set into the walls. But it circles the entire expanse along all the walls, like from the ground all the way to the ceiling, and all the way around this entire room.
is it like a spell or a type of language? Can I read it?
Good question. What languages does everybody speak?
I speak Common and Tonic.
Common, Druidic, Giant, Undercommon.
Okay.
And I also have Comprehend Languages. So
Ooh. Would you like to
That's
use
okay.
comprehend languages at this time?
use
Oh,
it.
there it is. Okay.
There we go.
Spoken.
Why
And
why
written.
did I say mine, man?
Well, because we didn't know that she had comprehend
Yeah.
languages until just
Well,
now.
no, I said it to her. I'm like, if you have that, why would I say it? Just say that. Say that first.
Well,
Come
because
on.
I'm checking.
I
'Cause,
know, you're fine.
I'm tired and I haven't eaten. I couldn't remember if EJ had it or Cassie had it, and I was pretty sure Cassie had it, but I had to look.
Yeah.
So
Make a sandwich. Make
Yeah.
a sandwich.
You're fine. That was a good call, though. All right. And there you have it. You have comprehend languages. And as you use comprehend languages, as you look upon the walls, the strange language that it is written in now begins to kind of shift and form into one which you understand. It is written now. For you, it's written in common. And as you look upon the walls here, you can see that there is quite a bit of information listed here. It's almost told like a story. And as you kind of start to read a little bit, you take a minute to kind of look at it and you kind of circle your way around, and you realize that what is written here is a history of the formation of the Seven Tails and what its true purpose is. What you've discovered is that the Seven Tails are 7 key moments in Initia's history as shaped by the 3 ancient gods and goddesses. 7 key moments in which something was formed upon the world of Initia that is history changing, is time changing. And within each tale is a glimpse and access to a moment in time. Literal time travel.
okay. Question is, although this may not tell me because I just realized it's stuff written on a wall. Okay, but is this a fixed time or is it something you could go into it and you could alter it? Because we've been altering time like crazy.
Correct.
Like stuff.
It's talking about how entering the tales can alter the future, as you know it. Changing past events, depending on the point in time that the tale takes place, can change the world of Initia immensely, as you have witnessed yourself. In addition, Nilise, the Great Equalizer, had thought about the destructive capabilities of the tales, and took it upon herself to write a few of her own, one of those being her own realm, in addition to the tale to the true north. This tale here on my page. This tale here is somewhat of a reset, a restart. If things were to become far beyond repair, far beyond any god or goddess's intentions, that the tale may be entered, and with the successful completion of said tale, will return everything to whence it came. It would return back everything all the way from the creation or the birth of 3 ancient goddesses and gods.
So the tale that I went in,
That's a reset?
That was the one that you entered in before, correct?
yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Do you see
So
why
what
now
I'm
Nock
hearing
tried to
is,
stop you?
At
At least be
I can
OP.
get that now.
Please debuff. Please nerf.
Please, nerd.
Dad, how do you do? You're right. How do you delete something you draw?
You click on it with the arrow, and then you hit the delete key.
Like,
Not yeah. Yeah.
Got it. Thanks.
I'll be right back.
All right. In addition, you have discovered that there are several different artifacts or several different locations that give access to these seven tails. There is this location, which is the actual statues of the seven tails, originally built underneath Dragur, the great Titan wizard who resided in the city of Menaith. What you also note is that there is a disc with similar properties, and with the grace of the gods or the blessings of the keys of the seven tails entered within it would allow for entrance into any of the seven tails. There are several of these locations. It doesn't list all of them, but it implies that there are many of them scattered around Initia that would allow access to the seven tails.
Oh.
And as such, there is a society that exists which protects most of them, not all of them. After the events of the clash, much of that society has been broken down. Their forces drawn thin, and so can only protect a certain number of them. They are known as the Watchers.
More like... Never mind.
Go ahead.
No,
Hold
go
up.
for it. Now I'm curious.
I implore you to stop.
What
Please
are we
don't.
Don't implore her to stop. Keep going. I want to hear this. Keep going, please.
Then I beseech you to stop.
Awesome. Just awesome.
What are we doing?
Oh, Cassie was about to make a pun, I assume, but she stopped herself.
Oh, that's no fun.
Yeah, but that is the information that you have gleaned by looking upon this wall. It's actually crazy because like the first time around, you guys never would have found that unless you rolled extremely high. But coming back stronger than ever and having a new spell, you were able to glean this information. Kind of neat.
We're smart cookies.
Smart cookies, let's go. But yeah, that is what you've learned. Yeah, so this True North statue here acts as a reset, as created by Melise.
Cool.
We just take that tail and we just be done with the tails and we just like blow up the building.
No, we just take that tail and we set it on fire, and then we see what happens.
Oh god, we're gonna make the world like unlivable.
So what's the plan, boys?
Cassie,
Hate to
Dom.
say it, Darwin does not have much of an opinion on this. Kind of just
Oh,
along
okay.
for the ride. Never expected it to get this crazy.
Is it really stealing if nobody's there?
Exactly.
Is it really
Oh.
stealing if whoever owns it is already dead?
Exactly. It's not. It's called an archaeologist at that point. It's a discovery.
That's right. That's why you kill the guy and then take his stuff.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Hey.
The best quote is, when does it turn from grave robbing to archaeology? And archaeologist said 50 years. It's like, I'm sad to say that this is true.
That's so awesome.
Yeah.
Steal some pretty blue rocks.
So, Kelsey wants to
Oh.
put one of the raw remnant. See if he can put it in that red globe.
Ooh.
Okay, where am I character at? Wait a second, I'm getting out of the fucking way of this.
Alright, so you want to put the raw remnant into the globe. Okay. So, as you place the raw remnant into the globe, like you feel a slight pull. And as you do so, it slips out of your hand and begins to float above the disc, folding in on itself and coalescing into a bright teal gem, which then sets itself upon true north as it shifts around and clicks finally, pointing in this direction. The statue turns and shifts as its base then reveals a cavity with a tome inside.
So I don't need that book because I can recreate the other thing, right?
That's true, you can recreate it with the right material and time.
Oh,
But why create it if you already have it? It's so much work.
Well, no, it did. The first time he used it, it ended up disappearing. Afterwards, he only knows how to make it, but he does not have one in his possession until now.
Can I remove it from the disc,
He most certainly can try.
or can I set it so that's going back this way?
Sure. So which one are you doing? Are you turning the disc, or are you trying to take the gem out?
I'm gonna turn the disc this way.
Okay. So you turn the disc back towards the northwest. This statue here to true north ends up closing in on itself, sealing the tome away, and the tome on this statue is now revealed once again.
Huh.
I believe that's also still 1d6.
Yep, 1d6.
Oh, okay, cool. I actually didn't know. I was like, I don't know where you can buy it.
Well, I mean, I guess
So-
I'm thinking of a war pick. A pickaxe would technically be a tool, but you could improvise that it would do 1d4.
Oh. Oh.
So do we want to go back, finish our tale?
Oh, wait, here's a better question. If I glue like 6 pickaxes together and make like a big old mail and smack them with it, does that still do 1d6? Or does it double?
Well, then you would be
kidding.
crafting a weapon, you would be crafting an exotic weapon, and then you would probably swing it at disadvantage, because what the fuck are you doing?
That's great. I'm having fun.
What are you trying to make a weapon out of?
Oh, I was gonna get like 6 pickaxes, put them all together. Like, put them all on the same head, so it's like a big old spiky ball, and just
Ooh.
fucking yeet it.
You're gonna chain
Like
them
if you-
together, make like pickaxe nunchucks.
Yeah, pickaxe
There you
nunchucks.
go.
Yo, that'd be kind of cool. I mean, you could. You just have to find a craftsman, a smith, or an artisan that can do that for you.
Yeah, screw it, then I'll do that. Wait, where's my character? I'm gonna pick up all these pickaxes around the area. How many is there?
That one's an artisan.
Oh,
Oh, hold
I
up.
mean, sort of.
3.
What the
I feel like there's a translation that can be made there.
What type of artisan?
Yeah, I think it's like 3 pickaxes up here.
Oh, it's specifically like bone, hide, from like a creature or a construct. So like,
I know, I was just
yeah,
styling.
yeah.
Oh.
Okay, so there's 5 pickaxes. So if you're going to collect the pickaxes from the room, you have now collected 5 pickaxes.
Cool. 5 pickaxes. Yay.
When they're broken in half, it's the wood and the thing. They're all separated. There's not a complete solid any of them.
Yeah.
Well, except
That's okay.
I don't know. That one kind of looks like it's together.
Yeah.
The rest are all broken.
They're all broken.
By the way-
It's 5 broken pickaxes. But the heads are still intact.
Okay.
Yeah, the heads look good.
I'll put broken pickaxes. Broken pickaxe. Okay, I'm ready to go now. Is anyone else ready to go? I'm just like, I'm fucking around now.
So that I can cut myself when needed. Just kidding.
That's what the blade is for.
Yeah. But to really emo up my blood dragon, it'd be cooler if she just breaks, like she carries empty glass bottles and then she just breaks them.
Oh, yeah. Yo, that's actually kind of badass.
Yeah. She's like, yeah, watch me. She just
Slice, slice, slice.
Okay, as long as Darwin has teeth, there is ample opportunity for everyone in the party to bleed. It's fine.
Take this, Dad. I'll date who I want to date, Dad.
Cut.
Literally not even close to a conversation I've ever had.
Really?
No, God, no.
Crawling in my skin.
Maybe if you take it to grandparents, maybe that's sort of the conversation I've had, but he was from a different time, okay?
Alright, fair enough. Alright.
Okay.
And so, what'll it be? Statue to the northwest has exposed its tome to you. The previous tale you have entered.
Daun is just waiting for someone to take the lead. I mean,
I
at this
say
point, I'm
it's
just
the
trying to follow you around, make sure you are fed, you do not die. Just
You're
come
like a
home
mom.
when the street lights come on. That's all I ask.
Yeah, Dawn is literally
Yes,
the
Mama.
mom of the group.
Den mother of the group, yeah.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Looking at tongue at us? Is that what we're going for?
I say this one.
Alright, let's go.
Wait, which one did we go in last time? Does anyone remember? Because I don't.
This one.
That one. We're going in the same one. That's why I was like, let's jump through different ones.
Yeah. Why we going back to the same one? That makes no sense.
We gotta finish our tale.
Yeah, fair enough. In for a penny, in for a pound. Let's go. Come on, Shoe. Let's go.
So we were going in the whole time anyway,
Yeah.
and we let ourselves go before ourselves. This isn't going to be bad. This is going to be fine.
Tom just like, okay, just grabs it.
Yeah.
Just grabs the book.
I mean, here's the difference though, is that you all know how the story goes. You know quite a bit about this tale. The ones that went in before you do not. And here we go. And oh wait. Hold on. Dear, which one do you mean by the right one?
Oh, I meant like touch the. Oh, I meant like this one over here. Oh, come on, wait. Oh, go on. Go, come on. I meant
Oh,
yeah,
that
this
one?
that one. Cause we got that book down. We got that one's book.
Yeah, that's
What
true,
if we
you
touch
got
that
the-
one inside of this one? What happens then?
Exactly. That's kind of
Ooh.
cool.
Good
Oh
question.
God, so we're gonna start merging stuff.
We can go
Whenever
that
we get
one
out.
whenever we want. I have a book, but
Okay.
I mean, just because Nock's gone, like you still feel like the wrongness. So
Let's go.
All right. And so you all entered the tale, and you all appear here. One moment.
Prison. Screw you guys.
Screw you guys.
I mean, we're not even prisoners, though.
later, bitches.
Oh, hold on. I'm trying to find
Unless
the
we are.
correct
We are
map.
prisoners, actually.
You
We were prisoners.
were prisoners.
Or we came back to the time where we were prisoners.
No, that's not what I was promised.
Okay.
What,
Yo.
what really
Yo,
are
yo, yo, yo.
promises at this point in the story? Like,
And
I can't promise I will wait tomorrow.
And so you
promises
all,
are just setups for plot points at this point. That's what I feel.
Yeah. Okay. And all of you appear here. Bop, bop, bop.
Yeah.
And hold on, we got Kelsier in here, and Kelsier. Bop. And you all return back to a very familiar place out in the Feywild. You could see bits and pieces of wood and the remains of corpses of dreadstalkers left behind. It appears a decent amount of time has passed since your other selves have come through.
And everyone's HP is wrong.
Yeah, everyone's
I think.
HP is
Yep.
wrong. We love that.
Are we even getting to get in the combat? I mean, come
When
on.
we first come back, remember we battled all
I
those
think-
things.
I've
yeah,
learned
I'm
to
saying.
never feel confident about not getting into combat.
You right.
Combat's something that might happen between party members in the middle of a serious situation.
Friendly fire.
Stone Cold has happened in every finale so far. Let's make it 3 for 3, guys.
3 for 3. All right. And so then here you are. What do you do?
Go. Sorry, excuse me.
Okay, you alright?
My dog just slipped and fell on her ass.
Oh,
Like she didn't want to bed. She slept fully on her ass, like fully sideways. Whack.
is she okay?
What was it trying to do?
Trying to get on the bed. Like, but we have wood floor, and she didn't realize like that she slides apparently.
And she's used
I mean,
to
she
the
was-
carpet.
It was probably the funniest thing I've ever seen her do. Oh my god, I can't fucking see. I'm gonna be down for a minute. You go ahead.
Okay.
Your laughter is making me laugh. I literally have no idea why I find it, but it's infectious, and thank you.
It really do be kind of infectious, bro. Okay. Go ahead and discuss amongst yourselves about what you are planning as your next action. I'll be right back.
So are we trying to get ahead of ourselves? Are we gonna head ourselves off at the past? Are we gonna take Knock and put him in a burlap sack and throw him in the river? Like, what's the plan?
Well, I'm curious how far we can see, because I don't know if you guys see to the north up here.
Taste,
Like-
yeah.
Yeah. How far
Yeah,
can we
Taste.
see? Yeah.
Let me refresh. Let me look at what you're looking at.
Assuming that Taith is actually there, and Chrissy
Right.
didn't just leave her there on accident, we could just go up there and talk to her and be like, "Hey, didn't work out.
How you doing?
Hey, your instructions, they were kind of bullshit. Like, you didn't tell us what to do at all."
You fail.
You can't see. You don't know if you can see her yet. How do you know she's up there? Y'all just
I
running
mean-
like you know she's there.
Well, I'm going for a swim. I don't care if there's
Oh,
no chance. I have
okay.
73 HP now.
There you go. HP going for a swim.
There you go.
Water can hurt me.
Oh, we should collect more berries. They
Fucking
sell for like
fish.
it's like 500 gold each.
Oh,
Down
right.
still has a whole bunch of berries. Because
were
Down
the
didn't need a single berry.
Yeah, I didn't eat mine. I don't know if I even sold any of mine. I think I kept mine. Let me see.
I sold all of mine.
I will say, this is like the one thing that I'm a little disappointed in, is
Mhm.
that throughout this whole like survival first quarter of the game, from the beginning, I was like, I don't think we're ever not gonna have a surplus on food. Just because Down was just too good in the beginning.
You right.
Mine was just the water aspect. I was like, we could probably get food, but how do we deal with the water? So I was happy to get that cornucopia thing.
Yeah.
I'm back.
Okay.
So we don't know if you meant to leave Taith on the map here.
Nope. Taith is there intentionally.
Oh, alright.
Yay.
Perfect.
Well, I'm gonna stop swimming.
Yeah. Yeah.
Waddle a little bit
The,
ahead.
Taith is here. So
That's
I'm
fine.
assuming you're all approaching Taith.
Kelsey and Tom are.
Yep.
I might be doing something else in a second.
Yeah, Deer is collecting berries. It's 9 degrees.
I'm
Because
collecting
they
everything.
worth a lot of money. So
I'm almost done later again.
Okay, so you're collecting berries, bloom apples, midnight berries, and butterflies, right?
Yep,
I
I'm just gonna
will
run around and just
passively help them. Oh my goodness.
Oh my god.
he
All right.
collected a lot.
Alright.
Jesus.
I just like show up out of nowhere, just shove a bunch of berries and shit into Cassie.
Alright, and then go ahead and roll another survival check here, Deer. So Down and Deer are both foraging for these.
Okay.
Roll 100 to see how much.
Yeah, there it is. 15. Woo.
Okay.
It's not too bad.
So in total,
I'll take that.
together, you have found 6 gloom apples. You have found 8 midnight berries, and have collected 3 butterflies, 2 blue, 1 red.
Blue.
What about regular berries? Is that different from the midnight berries?
Hey, not to be a stickler, but
Oh.
I think this is the right one.
Oh wait, is that what that is? What is that?
Or twice the food. Yep, so it would double.
Okay. So, correction. You find 12 you find 12 gloom apples, 16 midnight berries, and you find 6 total butterflies, 4 blue, 2 red. In addition, you find 12 uses of berries. Each one can be treated as a ration.
You said 12 uses of berries?
Yep.
Ration berries. I was taking steno notes, so I have 12 gloom, 6 6 butts, 4 bl, and 2 r.
Yep.
All right.
2 bl. 4 bl.
Yeah.
Dude,
Okay.
I love that. It's great.
Okay, so you want to split them all in the party like equally? Like 4, 4,
Cassie,
4, 4?
Did do what I needed done because I did not remember what those all meant as I wrote them down. I just wrote them down as fast as possible.
It's okay. Cassie made notes as well.
100%. We're a team.
All right. Then I presume that you're all approaching Tate.
Yes.
Okay.
Hey, yo, God lady, your instructions sucked.
Yeah. As you all approach her, she kind of just like looks at you. Her eyes widen a little bit, but she seems cheery and excited to see you all here. She says, "Oh, you all shouldn't be here. You've brought a friend."
Is he a friend? I feel like that's disingenuous at this point. I'm sorry, I'm using big words. That's not in character.
Yeah.
I feel like that's not true.
You learned a few words from Shu as he's been reading you stories.
There you go.
He's been reading me truths.
Okay, you know it's fair.
Yeah.
Kelsey and Tom are starting friends, I guess.
Yeah, there you go. And then Taith then sees Shu approach last, and she glares at him. You should not be here. And
I'm gonna get in front of Shu.
She said that to Styx?
No, she said that to Shu.
Oh, to Shu. Okay.
Technically,
I don't give a shit about Shu. Fuck Shu.
Oh, wait,
technically
what?
shouldn't we all not be here?
I thought I read that sentence. He was like,
I got confused earlier. I thought she was talking about Shu being the friend that we brought. I didn't realize that Kelsier was...
No, she was talking about Kelsier being the friend because this is the first time she's seen him technically. But Shu, she knows Shu and knows that he should not be here. She's like kind of like, even though he's much larger than you, dear, he like is trying to hide behind you, but like it's very obvious. Like his rump is freaking enormous. It sticks out from behind your shoulders and stuff. Like he's not doing a very good job of hiding.
Yeah, he's got that dumpy.
Yeah, you got that horse dumpy, you know?
yeah, he do.
Yeah. You should know.
I'm gonna say,
I'm gonna...
I should know.
I'm gonna step to be in between her and Shu, and I'm just going to say, the truth sayer is in our charge. Like, claiming him.
Yeah.
Being standoffish.
Why is one of Nox's champions with you?
I will take the broken remnants. I mean, not the broken remnants, but the broken, what are they called? The pieces off of Shu.
Oh, the blessings.
Yeah, and throw them in her lap. Yeah, I'll throw one at her, freaking like right in front of her, and go, "That's why."
And she picks it up, and like her hands kind of singe from its touch before she recoils away. And she says, "You freed him then."
Yes.
It's not just the champion of knock. And Kelsier's just gonna kind of like stick his hand out, and like he kind of like pulls it back, and the trial and tranquility is there.
Ah, I see. Champion of Nelise, I presume.
Yes, ma'am.
And she gives you a little curtsy bow and she says, I have no qualms with Nelise. It's a pleasure to meet you, champion.
Put the sword back and return the gesture. Nor eye you.
She looks over at Shu and says, come. And like she kind of peeks around like between the two of you, Down and Deer, and like he kind of like looks between like two of you for like some kind of like feedback or like input. He's like uncertain, like he's very afraid of her, but like
We'll escort
I'll
Shu to her.
approach.
okay,
Yeah, I'll approach with him. Like, I'm like, let's go for Shu. Come on. There you go. Shu, get right between both of those.
okay.
Kelsier's gonna be
There
like,
you
I would appreciate it if you didn't hurt my friend. And he mentions towards Shu.
I won't.
Also,
hurt.
we've been here before. And Down has the on his belt or her belt.
Yeah, I gathered. I sensed two of each of you in my forest. So I presumed you went through the tail, and let me guess, it didn't go as planned.
Does it ever?
Normally,
What are your instructions? Were really vague.
well, now you know what to do correctly this time, don't you?
But why do I have to do it twice? It's fully breaking character.
This sounds like a you problem.
Why are you assuming we did wrong the first time?
Tom just says we know a way how to not do it.
Well, that's better than nothing, I
True,
suppose.
scientific method.
Well, I suppose I could have been more clear. But now you're all here. There's only so much information I could give you before it does damage.
Yep.
But I
Any extra
presume...
damage would be appreciated.
No, it is not the good kind. But, anyways. So you're here. I presume you're here to correct your wrongs. And to complete the tale proper. Am I correct in this assumption?
Yes.
Good. Then you will probably need some help. It seems that you already have the assistance of a certain guardian. And she looks over at Styx here, gives him like a little wink, and says, but you'll probably need more help than that. What Nock is not expecting is one of his champions. I would like to put you under my canopy, as it were, if you so choose, Shu.
You want him to be your champion.
Yes, that's correct. You may still have...
I like.
I understand that you have a bond between bond with Shu, and I will not break that bond. He is most certainly yours. All I ask in exchange is to allow me to call upon him in time of need.
Now I'm
I'll
fine.
look at
With,
everyone else.
I'm fine with Shu, but I don't like the compromise of freedom.
I know, that's what I'm thinking. That's exactly what I'm thinking.
I'm fine with you doing that as long as your direction does not go above Deer.
You wish to make a deal with the goddess, then? Fine.
Yes.
Checks and balances.
Jesus.
It appears that she picked the right one. Alright. Fair enough, champion.
And This is Shu's decision, not any of us. If he says no,
Correct.
there's nothing that will be done.
All right. And Shu kind of just like nervously steps forward, and he like looks between like all of you like for reassurance. As he then like kind of like stoops forward, like kind of bends his front hooves, like dipping his head down to meet her level. And before Taith rests her hand upon him, Shu then says, "I make my own decisions on my terms." And then Taith then says, "A deal is a deal." She rests her hand upon his head, and slowly you all watch as his metal plates begin to shift in form into that of wood, of bark. And you can see that some of it is glowing of purple, some of it is glowing of red and green. Darkened, almost blackened depths along some of the divots in the bark that forms around his body. Vines and roots begin to grow out of said bark and form around, creating almost like wood plate armor around his body. His saddle bags and saddle itself forming out of moss and of leaves, draping over on either side. You can see that each of the saddlebags are now formed out of like folded leaves, like thick in nature. They're almost like the texture of banana leaves. And upon his hooves, as he kind of like stands on like either side, he's like shifting his weight. And behind each of his steps is fairy fire. And finally, his shield and spear are replaced that of fey wood, similar to a spear that one of you recognize. It is formed by a similar wood, and at its very tip has a bright blue glow, formed from a gemstone, unknown to any of you. And his shield formed circular in nature, almost like a buckler, made out of bark and roots, and along its edges are thorns.
Ooh.
So let's get this correct. First off, he reports to Deer. Deer supersedes you in this, correct?
That is correct.
Okay.
Does Shu supersede me? Because I kind of feel like he should.
Oh,
Shu's
you
the kind of person.
want Shu to be daddy for you?
Oh, only if you.
Oh
give
no,
him
I'm saying Shu's a
permission,
person, and I shouldn't be in
Oh.
control of him. Like he's not a slave.
He should be free.
Yeah.
man. I mean, that's your decision, bro.
No, I'll keep Shu right now. I'll keep her Shu right now. See if he can be trusted because he was to knock right now. We'll see where he goes.
But he's more like free than he was.
And,
Right.
Yeah.
and
Exactly.
Shu looks like between all of you, and like he kind of like smiles a little bit. It's kind of like the first time that you've actually seen Shu smile. And he kind of like looks down meekly, and like you kind of like hear him like mumble something under his breath. Anyone who is curious, you may roll a perception check at this time.
Oh, absolutely.
And also, what language was it?
It's in common.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Pretty good. So everybody hears this, though he's like trying to like he's having a hard time saying it, but he does say "thank you" under his breath.
I want to tell Shu to give us a spin to see how he looks. Come on, go on, give us a spin.
Oh, okay. Watch this. And he kind of like spins around, like in place, and you see like his woodland like creature body just kind of like flourish around. You see that like as he spins around, there's like bits of leaves that fall off of him, and as he steps around, he leaves trails of fairy fire behind in the shape of hooves.
Be doing some dressage.
I think he looks good. What's up?
Thank you, Taith.
Don't mention it. I will ask a favor. It will be your own decision, Shu. But in the near future, I might call upon you. And Shu just politely nods and just like looks to the rest of you, the party, to find what your next decision is.
Tom real quick is gonna go like step in front of her, like bow his head and say thank you. You helped me in the future.
I'll do the same. Why not?
And also the past. This is the past.
True.
This is true.
I go up to her and I give her a blue butterfly.
She gingerly takes the blue butterfly from you, and it leaves your hand and then hops onto one of her fingers, and it just kind of like rests there. It like its wings flap slowly.
No, we only have 3 blue butts. That's for the notes.
3 blue butts. Oh. Wait, out of curiosity, Cassie, do you follow any particular deity right now?
No, currently not.
Okay. Do you have any intentions, or is that not really like Cassie's style?
She had not had intentions, but she can be swayed. She just hasn't seen any god that what feels like she should devote herself to.
Okay.
I don't know. This one seems kind of hot and has like a really neat head.
I know. I know.
Right.
Yeah. Do you like her art?
I do. That's like, damn,
That is
maybe
good.
Yeah.
Cassie is now.
Yeah, like damn, take that on hot. Shit. And look at her little hedgehog. Look how cute he is.
Yeah. I just love the picture of her. I'm like, oh yes, okay, bow down.
Bow down to the queen.
Yes, Queen. Yes.
Like goddamn.
It seems
Oh,
silly to make that point that she seems kind of hot, but that's 100% how like 90% of the gods are depicted in like human mythology.
That's true.
Yeah,
And then there's Nock, who's just like a really creepy cat.
it's a cool cat.
Hey, I thought he was cool until he started like trying to eat people.
Right?
Alice in Wonderland looking ass.
Part of her like warming up is like she gave her a butterfly, so that's her like let me test the waters kind of thing. So
Yeah. And then Taith then kind of like, she kind of just like gently like wiggles your finger, the one that the butterfly is resting upon, and then it flies back and it lands upon your head. And Taith then responds, "Keep it, my child." As then the butterfly kind of like crystallizes, like you can kind of like hear like the soft crackle of the butterfly as it then begins to form into one that is living, and instead becomes crystal in your hair and sets upon it like a hairpin.
thank you.
Okay, so we're back to 6 butts. One of them
So-
is crystal though.
So what is it that we need to do this time?
Oh.
Well, you already know your objective is to make sure that Nock does not get his hands on... Sorry, hold on. Give me one moment.
Oh, okay.
I mean, this obviously happened because Nock was healed, right? Like, we can infer this, so it doesn't have to be exposition.
What should we do with them Nox organs? What do you think we should do with them? Because I got them.
I'm pretty sure he just doesn't die. Like, he's a god.
Oh, well, I have his organs, and I'm kind of curious what I'm gonna do with them right now. I don't know if I can make like a food soup or
Oh,
make some sausage.
actually, yeah. What do you guys have from Nock's body? I specifically did not have Dawn take anything because I knew that Dawn was a cunning artist and do stuff with body parts.
So Tom has
Wait, what are you?
Tom has his middle finger, like the one that he took from me.
I have.
And then
Sorry, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, Kelsier has his eyes.
So basically, Dowlin is like a combat taxidermist, and obviously there's stuff listed here, but because we literally ravaged the body of a god, I figured we might stretch that a little bit, just so people could have cool shit.
Yeah, that's true. Oh my god, I'm glad you finally noticed. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh no, I had the idea in my head the whole time. I just didn't want to. I didn't want to step on the previous session.
Yeah. Oh my god, Cassie is looking to have cat ears made out of knock. That's freaking adorable. I'm so down.
Because she has her horns, and then she'll have cat ears too.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Earmuffs.
So I want to, sorry if you're back. I want to inspect the butterfly pin to see if there's any like cool things she bestowed on it, or did she just freeze the butterfly into?
She frees the butterfly into basically what is now like a hairpin in the shape of a butterfly. Do you have Identify, or would you like to do an Arcana check?
I have Identify.
Yeah, Tom has Identify.
I walk over to Tom to show my pretty butterfly,
Oh,
and I'm like, "Look, what does it do?"
I'm gonna
You are a ritual
cross
caster.
applesauce, and then we're going to where
Or
is
you.
it?
This is adorable. I love every part of this.
Kill a god, sit in the forest, and play butterflies.
Yeah, I mean, you
I'm just-
went through some rough battles just now. Like hell yeah, you gotta relax.
So I'm just
All
gonna sit
the
there
day's
going like,
work.
"Mogwegwe fight itself, Mogwegwe fight itself."
I cast Identify.
Okay. And so with Identify, you hear a familiar voice. Hello, this is your one use of the Identify spell. I am not to be confused with Shu.
I chuckle. I'm gonna relay all this while you're telling me to her.
What use?
Note, item, butterfly, material, remnant crystal. This item is noted as the following. Taith's Blessing. Contrary to the normal blessing in the form of a butterfly tattoo upon a creature, this item can be donned or doffed at any time using a free action. While donned, therefore while worn, can be used as a magical focus. Spells requiring an important or expensive material no longer require said expensive material to cast. Spells may also be cast without any verbal or somatic components. In addition,
Okay.
user is granted 6 temporary HP per round plus level while worn.
Damn, she got a better one than I did.
I know. I was like, wait a second. I gain a level that's temporary during a battle?
Yeah, during a battle. So at the end of each round, you get temp HP. But it doesn't
Plus how much more you have.
Yeah, plus level. So like you're level 8 right now, so it's 6 plus 8.
Oh.
I misunderstood that. Oh,
Yeah, so you have total of 14
got
temp
that.
HP at the end of each of your turns, essentially.
got it.
Does it stack?
Temp HP does not stack.
Thought so.
Yeah,
Thought so. Just checking.
So the highest that
So
you can get
I-
is 14.
14 temp HP
Yeah.
per round? Holy fuck.
Yeah.
Okay.
Damn.
However,
Oh wait,
this effect
Okay, yes.
only occurs in the Feywild.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. So
I
you
haven't
have to
done
you have to summon you have to either be in the Feywild or summon the Feywild in some way in order for the effects to occur. However, the effects related to this to spells that's constant. You don't have to be in the Feywild for those. So basically, you don't have to use any components, and you don't need any verbal or somatic components to cast a spell. This is useful because, like, so let's say, for example, you want to cast, like, some kind of charm on someone, for example. Normally, like, they're going to see, like, move your hands around and speak, and, like, you know, maybe you're holding some kind of material. But instead, you don't need any of those things, so you can basically cast these in secret. Mm-hmm.
So, while Taith is here, Tom wants to... He wants to try and get, like, another bardic inspiration thing. He wants to show her, like, the lute.
Oh. Ah, that's a fine piece, child. I presume you got it from my forest.
Yes, ma'am. From a unicorn.
Ah, I see, I see.
The lazy one.
Ah. You must be talking about Donegal. Yes, he is. He's something. Anyways, it is a beautiful piece. Tell me, who made it for you?
The unicorn? From a wish?
I mean, he may wish for it, but it seems like this was made by someone's hands.
I don't know.
Oh, well, it's no matter then. Anyways, it's a wonderful piece. Did you wish to learn another song?
Yes, please.
I suppose I can teach you one more. And with that, you hear her begin to sing a beautiful melody, and her voice begins to coalesce notes through the air. You can see as the leaves begin to come off of the trees, not entirely, but few of them come off the trees and follow the wisps of magic forming through the air before flowing around you, allowing you to see them each individually, taking time to listen and understand the music itself. It is a sweet and calming melody. And before long, as you begin to blink, with every blink, every glimpse of darkness, you can see tethers. They don't float through just the air, but also through the ground themselves. You can see that many of them flow towards what you know now as the life tree, but others branch further out and beyond, some of them reaching up into the air. However, one thing seems off. Please roll me a perception at advantage.
This Tom?
Just Tom?
Mm-hmm. Just Tom. Only Tom can see this. And one more roll. Okay. With your perception of 14, you note that there appears to be something strange about the ends, or at least the ends as far as you can see from these tethers of white and gold. It appears that some of them at the ends, like far off in the distance, they come in and out of vision. It's almost like some of them are there and that some aren't and are replaced by something else. Like it's constantly changing.
Interesting.
And then Taith, after she's done singing, then says, "Well, what do you think? Was that sufficient?"
Does the song do anything? Do we know? Like above board?
Above board, you do not know. But you can roleplay it out.
It was a
Give it
very
to me.
pretty song.
Guinea pig.
He's gonna try and replicate the song, play it.
Okay. And so, are you targeting anybody with this song, or?
I'll target Kelsier. Why not?
Okay. Oh wait, I saw someone ping Deer. Are you volunteering?
Oh, I will absolutely volunteer for this.
Oh,
Dear.
I volunteered too.
Okay, place sword, some whatever boulder thing you were talking about.
Okay. And so you're playing it on both of them. You begin to play the melody onto them as they are now enveloped in song. You get to the normal bardic inspiration. However, you too also see something similar. As you shut your eyes in the very moment in darkness behind your eyelids, you can now see similar lines of white and gold, threads of different thicknesses and thinness, all extend outwards and inwards, some of them meeting and crossing over. You can see prominent ones connecting you to everyone else around you. And then finally in the distance you see the similar phenomena of several tethers, of several lines coming in and out, shifting and forming, never finite.
Interesting.
Tom's gonna speak up. Like, Taith, what exactly does this song do?
Why don't you try touching them? You see them, don't you?
I guess I'll place a hand on each of their shoulders.
Okay. And as you place your hands upon them, you see that the strength of the glow from the tethers strengthen even more. With each blink, you can see the intensity grows as the thickness of the lines connecting between you are thickened and glow brightly like the sun. Now, Deer and Dom, as Tom rests his hand upon your shoulders, you can see now and feel that it's as if you have newfound confidence, a newfound strength, as your friend Tom stands among you. Above the board, you have now received the song Threads of Fate. When activated, when targeted using Bardic Inspiration, you get the normal effects of Bardic Inspiration plus whatever benefits you have. In this case, it's a D8 plus 5. However, in addition, anyone that you are standing next to that is given this specific type of Bardic Inspiration gets a bonus 2 AC, and in addition to that, also gets a plus 1 to roll to hit and to damage.
Okay, so whenever I touch them or when I'm by them?
You have to be touching them, so this effect is by touch. So you have to deliver the song, but then you have to go over to your target and touch them.
Okay, so
touching them gets plus 2 AC.
I think I wrote it down. I think I got it.
Plus 1 to attack and damage.
Yep.
Do I have to be touching them the whole time or just once?
Just touching them once. This effect will last for 1 round.
Okay.
Afterwards,
Keep
the bardic
touching.
inspiration is consumed.
Touch.
What's up?
No, I was just making a joke. Like,
Oh.
tag. You run up and touch him.
Yeah,
and
tag,
him.
you're it. Yeah. So
Duck, goose.
yeah. So essentially, what it does is basically for one round, they'll get bonus AC and bonus to hit and to damage with this bardic inspiration. However, by doing so, it also consumes the bardic inspiration. So you can only get one or the other. You can either get the normal bardic inspiration effect, or you can give them essentially something guaranteed for a round. So it's basically one that has flexibility to it. It can be used normally, or it can be used with this effect. And you can pick and choose when to touch them. So for example, you could target somebody, and they can hold onto that bardic inspiration, and then finally when you're next to them, you can pick and choose like a decisive moment when to use this effect on them. So basically it's a lasting effect that is on them for the entire battle, and when you finally decide to use it, you can touch them, declare that you're consuming that effect, and then it will be done.
Cool.
Yeah. So, for example, this is very useful for someone who's like a heavy hitter. Like, for example, if you were in, for example, another god battle, putting this on Kelsier is a very, very strong combination.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Interesting.
Did that use one of my bardic inspirations?
No.
Okay. Cool.
You just RPing.
Yeah.
It's all chill.
Yeah. Just a little bit of roleplay, a little bit of flavor.
Okay, I got something if you want to try this. I got something else.
Okay.
I'm gonna pull out Nox organs and show them and say, what should I do with these? What can you do with these?
There are several things we can do with those. We can make a water skin and maybe make something magic, or we can use them as senor.
Why are you showing me organs?
They are Nox.
Oh. So you killed him.
Yes.
We had to deliver justice.
Very severely. He was very, very dead. Like, we ripped him apart.
Yeah, all of a sudden, Down becomes Scottish.
That's not what I'm going for, but I'm just too drunk to not.
Oh god, here we go again.
No, I'm not blacking out this time.
I am proud of
Not
you.
even close.
Thank you for not blacking out. I appreciate you.
This is a choice that I've clearly made.
Oh god.
Kelsier's gonna kind of say that that we messed up. Nock had too much power. Killed you and Elise, or allegedly so.
And Tyr.
And Tyr.
Who's Tyr?
And so it was a minor pantheon god.
I was sure.
He was Norse.
I see.
What is Norse?
Somebody had to enact judgment on him.
Well, we're simply doing your job. Very well then. So you're wondering what to do with, and she kind of like takes a moment. She doesn't say anything, but then says, "Your spoils of war, I presume."
I pull out my warhammer and I'm like, can you make this better?
Let's see what I can do for you. Come, everyone, have a seat. Let me take a look. All right. And with that, taking a moment of respite and finding a newfound or maybe returned friend out of Taith, and taking some time to take a look at your spoils of war, the remnants of that which are Nock, forming something anew. You prepare for the upcoming conflict. What will happen with this second chance you have been given? Find out in Session 9, Part 1 finale of Unchained.
Woo!
Alright. And that is
Are
session.
we technically doing like a short rest here?
Yeah, you most certainly can.
Perfect.
Do I even need it? Do we need it? No, I'll take it one.
My bardic inspiration sure does.
Yeah, that is very true.
Nope.
Well, no, I didn't consume
I don't
bardic
think this is-
inspiration.
Well, I've been using it a couple times.
Oh, I see. But yeah, that was. What do you guys think?
Sweet.
Did you guys have
I'm
fun?
excited. Oh yeah.
I had fun. I had a lot of
Oh,
fun.
Of course I had fun.
I'm overloaded today, brother.
Yeah, it,
There you
it,
go.
it was a lot. It definitely was a lot, to be fair. So much happened today. What the fuck, dude?
I am replete with anticipation as to what happened at the end of the session when Peaks went off on their own.
Oh yeah.
Go watch that
Because-
VOD, boy.
I could, but I feel like I shouldn't to help Fexnar stay in character.
Oh, I see. I got you.
I don't
I'm
think
very
there's any spoilers
afraid
there.
of what they think of Fexnar.
I don't think we talked about Fexnar, did we?
Oh, that's the one that controls Lydia. So yes, we did.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah,
They
I can't
definitely
remember.
talked about you, Fexnar. That's for sure.
I can't remember. I can't remember. My brain's a mess today. I've been trying to keep along like 3 different timelines. I'm like 3 different timelines, 4 different times,
Yeah.
weird stuff. My mind is garbage.
I can tell you, they have a very different view of Fexnar.
We love it.
Well, okay.
We love
all right,
Fexnar.
Different from what exactly? I feel like you're lying. I know you're lying, in fact. How dare you?
No. Like I'm actually
Very-
serious. Like,
I watched.
No, no,
I watched
I
that
was
part of
talking
the VOD.
to
I
Pyro
know what they-
specifically. Pyro said they love Fexstar. I know that's a lie.
yeah.
How dare you?
Love comes in many forms. Love comes in many forms. How dare you?
I mean,
It's okay.
Hate is just
It's fine.
like a really strong emotion, just like love. You know what I mean? Like,
Hate is the other side of that coin, yes.
yeah.
That's what I've been
We're
told.
supposed to
That's
know.
what I've been insisted. All I have to say is Vexnar was doing his best, and it's not his fault if she dies. It is definitely his responsibility, but it's not his fault.
I mean, he's gonna have to answer to somebody as a result of that.
Ah, hot damn.
All right.
All he knows is that she was scared.
Yep.
That's all we know.
that is true. She was scared. She was scared as hell. All right.
You right.
And that is session, guys.